Once upon a time, there's a little fire in a web, and there's them crawl down and a butterfly fly, fly, fly around, and the fire went down, blew off. So the fighters go at them a safe home, and wherever them see them mom, them are going there. And the mom that mad at them, now her not happy 'cause her find a new home. Them all that happy, not happy.
I realized that the way I was parenting before was what I had pretty much picked up, or I was mirroring from my mom. And my childhood wasn't the best. Oh, and you know something really important that I learned about myself? That I wasn't very good at honoring my daughter's father. And I used to argue a lot with him in front of her. And I no longer try to look for the negativity or in trying to force him to be a certain way or control his actions. I just respect his way of parenting. And I can tell it's something that she's really, really happy about.
I wasn't able to really stop and enjoy the things that I should have been enjoying and that I should have taken the time to recognize and soak in with especially at their young age, 2, 4, and 9. There's so many things that they're doing that is not going to be the case next year. And I just told her that every night when, I'm going to cry again. Every night when Mommy lays down, I look out my door and she says, well, what are you looking at? And I said, remember the handprints that we made? And she said, of me and Bubba and Jackson. And I said, yeah. And I just told her that every time I see those, that I think about her and that I say my prayers so that all the angels will keep the baby safe until they can come back home with Mommy and we'll say our prayers together. It's up to me to fix it, and it's up to me to make their circumstances better. And that's been something that I think I wouldn't have completely understood how to do it without learning the information that I got.
I came into this class with a very cocky attitude, thinking that, I'm here by nothing that I did myself. This is not my fault that I'm here. I felt that I was a good father no matter what, and this class was not going to help me at all. I couldn't have been any more wrong. This class smacked me in the face. Even as good of a father as I see myself as, I'm much better man and father now that I've gone through this class, because this will teach you things that you just have no concept of even looking at that way.
I've learned that I had a very emotional side. I had a lot of pent-up anger because my father wasn't there. So it's not because that I grew up in the world and wanted to be bad. No, it's just we have situations as men we don't know how to deal with because our fathers aren't there. I mean, if you had your father there, that's a blessing. But those who didn't have the blessing to have a father there, we have a lot of anger. And we didn't know. At first, I didn't know how to release it, but now I do.
A little bit of grace to break my fall. I need your time, oh brother, won't you come and help me out?
The interesting thing I come to understand on that, Anthony, is I don't need that no more. I'm a grown man now. What that little boy needed before, I don't need now. And I have to set him free. Does that make sense? I have to set him free. Say, okay, it's okay, Randy. It's okay. He wasn't there for you, but it's okay. It's no longer going to control me. I'm going to be able to change some things so that now I can move on in my life and have the impact on my children I want to have. A lot of guys don't know the little boys in there crying for justice, and they still struggling.
my life have changed because I didn't necessarily have the tools, and I was kind of like ashamed and didn't really want nobody to know. So when I entered this class, which is focus class, you know, I had opened up. It taught me how to deal with my kids. It taught me how to share things with my kids. It taught me how to groom them. You know, it just taught me how to be a better man. But I found a sense of direction through this class, and it made me strive harder and push better for my kids.
That's changed my life. Everywhere I go, the people from NewDay will always be with me. I'll always brag about them. And for people in need, I will help them find contact and get in touch with the people at NewDay.
I would just like to tell anybody coming into this program, lucky you. You're in for a treat.
And I got happy, the butterflies, the